G'day, omdevaji, Sheshnag Yoga Center. What on earth is Kundalini? Sheshnag.com. This video is about some of the things I've been going through. I think there's a global process going on for the human psyche, working through ancestral patterns and things. Me personally, I've realised recently, it's quite uncomfortable, but I've got an addictive personality. So when I moved from marijuana consumption, I seem to have developed a victim mindset, which has been my new addiction, which is cool because I asked to bring someone into my life that helped me become aware of my deep mind and work through my deep wounds. It wasn't until I manifested a great distance between us through my victim mindset that I was sitting there crying out, wondering why she, almost blaming her for the situation that I've created. Of course, she's got her stuff going on and she probably blames me for the stuff she's created, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about my new addiction as far as the victim mindset goes and how to break through that. Like I've got this situation where I think it's common in a lot of people, the self-worth issue. So in the self-worth issue, on top of that, because I don't feel like I'm enough, I feel like I've created ostracism and there's pain around my own vulnerability of being myself. Not so much in the spiritual domain where there's a lot of acceptance, even though there I've had some uncomfortable experiences as well. More to do with in the world that the majority of people run in regards to the economically motivated and controlled world where it's based on consumption and consumerism and competition. In that world I've struggled to fit in because of my own sensitivity and because of my own insight. Seeing the world, being a seer of two worlds, is quite an uncomfortable experience. But I've worked through a lot of pain. Obviously the deepest pain for me is around my self-worth, and then on top of that I have insecurities, I have jealousy, I have snide, smart-ass comments. I have all these protection mechanisms to stop me from feeling pain. I was advised the other day that it's just a circuit breaker that just switches the pain off, which it does, and I realise, oh no, how am I going to break out of this victim mindset to be able to live the life that I actually want to live? So I'm fascinated by subconscious, unconscious behavioural patterns. It's a little bit uncomfortable for me. I don't know if I need to embrace every experience and go, oh, this is beautiful, I feel the love and stuff, because I'm still human and I like validation, invalidation, I have opinions and things like that. What I'm really trying to do is trying to understand my addictions, where I go to in pain. I've done some videos on it and they were all breaking down the layers. So I've been going to the mindset of being a victim. I'll do another video on the research and how it's brought me to where I'm at now. It's quite insightful, but ironic as well. That'll be victimization and narcissism. I just wanted to let you know that as we're going through these clearing processes within ourselves, then there's an opportunity where we're actually dealing with some deep pains. One of mine is around emotional shutdown and lack of feeling, to do with probably not being felt or heard or seen as I really am. And in that I want to create a sense of belonging, a sense of connection, a sense of love. So I'm slowly trying to become more conscious of when I go into that pattern and how long I go into it for, and then being able to come back from that pattern. A bit like one of my friends on Facebook, he said it's like a marlin when it takes a bait and you let it run, you know, subconsciously and unconsciously. I've been letting it take the whole line. It goes on for days maybe. You know, it's a terrible experience. Not so much even that. How am I going to be found attractive by my consort when I'm sitting there feeling sorry for myself, when all she wants is an empowered man that's fully present in his fullness at any point in time? When I'm a victim, I'm far from my fullness, I'm far from present. I'm actually historically running a program which is uncomfortable for me, but to be in that energy, who's going to desire being in that energy when all it is like minimizing the self? Of course, then you need to bring in the other experiences to be minimized by, because I'm not in my own fullness. That's how beautiful life is. Quite insightful, quite painful, and full of beauty at the same time. Share the world, sheshnag.com. Addictions, victim mindset. That's what the video is about. Breaking the cycle. Peace. Om Namah Shivaya.